Good evening, everyone. Today, you will hear the Horton family background from 1897 until 2007. From your great grandfather, from your great parents to your aunts, uncles, and cousins presently. John Mix Horton, he's my grandfather, was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana in April 1897. To the best of knowledge, John had one brother, Starlin. It was at a young age that they left Louisiana under other than congenial situations. They saddled 2 horses and stole away in the night. They set up residence in Mark Tree, Arkansas. John met and married Anna Lee Larimore of Earl, Arkansas, where Margaret Dorothy Horton was born to them on February 11th, 1923. Marguerite was my mother. John and his family, Starlin and his family, all relocated to Missouri. John to Dealstadt, Missouri, Starlin to nearby Texas Bend. Starlin later relocated, again to St. Louis, Missouri. John and Anna Lee, only child, Marguerite, gave birth to a son, William Thomas Horton, on October 12, 1939, fathered by George C. Corder, also of Dealstadt. Marguerite met and married Albert Wiley of Henson, Missouri. Of that union were born Jean Arthur Wiley on March 3, 1944, who met and married Mary Louise Neal of Deventer, Missouri. Of that union was born Jean Jr., David, Gary, Cheryl, Melinda, and Ann. All now reside in St. Paul, Minnesota. And our sister, Betty Mae Wiley, Glasgow, birth Karen, Teresa, Susan, Serena, all reside in St. Paul, Minnesota as well. William Horton, firstborn, was Rochelle Nelson Chapman of Columbia, Missouri, born to Eddie Mae Nelson, January 24th, 1960, also of Columbia, Missouri. William met and married Lottie Mae Gillum of Charleston, Missouri, April 29, 1960. Lottie is the second daughter born to Lem and Estelle Gillum in St. Louis, Missouri. The older sister, Juanetta Gillum Johnson, now resides in Chicago, Illinois. Lottie resides in Tacoma, Washington. The union of Lottie and William Horton produced William Jr. of Tacoma, Washington, Rosalind Knowles of Chesapeake, Virginia, Vicki Buford of Tacoma, Washington, Rhonda Brown of West Palm Beach, Florida, Raylan of Bamberg, West Germany. Today, we gather as a family. Truly blessed of God. Some has traveled over many miles by many different modes of travel, that we may spend these few days together praising God for his goodness, getting to know each other, and generally having a memorable visit, sharing events and experiences. As you watch this DVD, I certainly hope some questions and relationships are stimulated. These questions and comments should be addressed to Betty, Jean, Lottie, Juanetta, and myself. You can be proud and thankful to God for your family, None are incarcerated. None has any catastrophic diseases. None are destitute. God has smiled on us.